The mummified fist of a 1,000-year-old saint king sits inside an ornate golden reliquary. This is perhaps the main draw within the spectacular Basilica of St. Stephen in Budapest. The fist belongs to Stephen or István, the first king of the Christian Kingdom of Hungary. Each year on August the 20th, the Holy Rite, as it's called, is taken out and leads a parade on St. Stephen's Day. István was canonised in 1083. And, as part of a highly ritualised process, his body, which had been quite dead for 45 years, was dug up from its crypt. It was then that, as the legend goes, it was discovered his right arm was in a remarkable state of preservation, as if it had just been buried. The arm was then cut off and preserved as a holy relic. Despite its veneration in Hungary, the fist has not always resided in the country, a fact due to the country's often turbulent history. In the 13th century, during an invasion by Mongols, it was spirited away to Dubrovnik in Croatia to be guarded by Dominican monks. Around this time, it is likely the relic was divided into two, with the hand being chopped off. It is then believed the upper portion was sent to Lemberg, now known as Lviv, and the lower part going to the Austrian capital Vienna. In 1771, the fist was seized by the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Following an order by Habsburg Empress Maria Theresa, whose ornate tomb in Vienna's Kaisergruft or Imperial Crypt is seen here, the Holy Rite was taken to Schönbrunn Palace before it was eventually returned to Hungary. Then it left again as fighting on the front of World War II reached Budapest in 1944. It was taken back to Austria in the custody of the Archbishop of Salzburg. On August the 20th, 1945, a US Army priest returned the hand to Budapest. Processions then took place on August the 20th until they were banned by the anti-church communist regime. In 1989, following the fall of communism in Hungary, the processions began again and have taken place ever since. So what is it like to visit the mummified hand? Well, first one is struck by the awe-inspiring classical style exterior of the Basilica of St. Stephen. Venture inside and you're treated to the embellished golden ceiling and vaulting dome with an image of God himself surrounded by saints and angels. This is held up by neoclassical pillars in varying shades of marble topped with gold. Beautiful portraits and ornate flourishes decorate almost every inch of this wonderful building, and then you see it. Housed in what looks like a miniature gold and glass church of its own is the Holy Rite, the clenched fist of King St. Stephen himself. Greenish-grey in colour and resembling a leather glove, it was smaller than I imagined, but no less impressive a sight, bedecked with gold leaf and jewels and resting on a crimson cushion. You can just about make out the thumbnail, or at least the cuticle, and you can see some flaking of the tightly clenched knuckle. At the base of the reliquary are angels rendered in gold, and beneath are various heraldic symbols. I've been to some odd relics in churches, but this must be the strangest, but it is not a macabre sight. It has a potency and a power, albeit expressed silently and somewhat defiantly. A notice says that the Holy Rite is highly esteemed, and it is not difficult to see why. It is a must-see if you ever visit Budapest. That's it for this video. Don't forget to like, share, and most importantly subscribe. And you can also support the channel on Subscribestar via the link in the description. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.